That was a little bit difficult. I'm just like touch his butt, like help him get down. Mom, do you want to start with this? Let's start with you since Dad's holding the leash right now.
So what am I doing?
I'm gonna have you put this in your hand.
Okay.
Close your hand. Just tell me when you feel it. This one's a little bit dead, so you might feel it now.
I feel a little bit, yeah, a tingle.
Is it crystal clear right here?
Yes.
Or is it soft? Every
No,
time I feel it?
That's a little,
Good.
A little zappy.
You feel it. So every time I feel it,
so like
every time I press it, you feel it, I'm saying.
Yes.
Perfect. And this is a 4,
okay.
So this is a low. Okay. Let me go to a 3. You feel this one is softer?
Yes.
There
was a definite difference.
This is a medium.
Okay.
You feel this pattern now on the softer number?
I can feel
it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
And then watch this one.
It's more of a punch kind of as opposed to
right. Now it didn't go really high, but that intensity of the delivery of it. So the frequency goes zzz.
Right.
It's still a 3.
Right.
Now that 3 just goes zzz, and that 3 on the medium goes zzz, and the 3 on the low goes tap.
Okay.
When I press this button, so I'm going to go to this other one that you feel.
Okay.
And watch. When I go like this, you're going to start moving with me.
Okay.
Until you give into it. So right now, you're staying with me.
Okay.
Until I turn you. And now we have a choice.
Okay.
Do we reward for just standing and looking at me? Mm-hmm. No, we want them to sit. So I'm just going to have you crouch down when I go sit.
Okay.
Break. Pat, pat, pat.
Yes.
And that's the time to reward.
Okay.
Let me just grab a blanket. Can these be stepped on? Okay, cool. And we'll use this as place. I'm going to guide you onto it.
Okay.
With, excuse me, his name.
Frankie.
Gosh, okay. I knew it was a human name. I'm like,
Franklin Delano Felgenhauer.
Oh gosh, okay. So with Frankie, he likes to make these irrational choices.
Okay.
Where does he like to go? Not towards you.
Right.
He's going that way, and he's going this way, and he's trying to get to the end of the leash.
Right.
I think of the leash as like a bubble.
Okay.
If you're outside and you're pulling on it, that's the high button.
Okay.
That's this button.
Yes.
You feel that? Okay. I want to make sure, I'm going to go to a lower one so it's not too high because you need to feel this. Let me go back to it. Let's just do this.
That one I'm not feeling right now.
Okay, let's do this one.
Yeah, I can feel that one. That's a little tap.
Can you feel this one?
Yeah.
That one a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
That's the medium one, right?
Correct. Yeah, good. So I want you to think of the medium as a high button for you, okay? But if he pulls, you're using that high button to draw him back to you.
Right.
When he's with you and following through the command, it's going to be this low button.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So now come. Okay. You're going to follow me. What I want to do is use this leash to draw a line right over it. So you're going to start to go place.
Whoops.
Get on it. You're good. Sorry. We're not going in circles. But that might happen.
Okay.
That commonly happens where the dog's next to you. Excuse me, but sneeze.
Oh, or not.
I was like, I hope I don't. But you need to create a straight line with the leash over it. Okay. It's hard to do it. We're doing where it's like, hey, go that way.
Right.
Get on there.
Right.
Because he's going away from you. We're always encouraging him to come towards us.
Okay.
And then sit.
Okay.
Break. Off of it to you, pet him. I want you to switch. We're going to get to this now.
So I'm doing.
I want to make sure you're pressing it correctly. Put this in your right hand with the remote.
I'm lefty, so I'm going to go this way.
Okay.
So I'm doing the medium.
Low.
Or low.
Yep, just low.
So
just tap.
I'm just doing this as we walk.
Yep.
And I'm going to go to medium.
Okay. So this is why I want you to use it in your left hand or right hand. Put that in your right hand as well.
Okay.
Put your left hand on there.
On what?
On the leash.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be better control for him when you have that. Yeah.
So I'm just doing the leash in the left hand?
Nope. You're
Oh,
putting
this
it.
just like how I
Yep,
had it?
yep.
Okay. And I
Just
can,
left hand control.
okay.
That's your.
Got it.
That's going to be stationary.
Okay.
Your left hand's going to guide him.
Okay.
Sometimes it can be closer. So right
Okay.
here, try to put me on there. And we might go like this. If you shrunk up your hand, bring it closer here, closer where my head would be. Now you can steer me on. Relax.
Sit.
Boom.
Okay. And then break.
Your break is stepping backwards.
Oh, giving him a step.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get to it a couple times so we
All
can
right.
make it nice and flowy and moving, nice
So
and relaxed.
here we're doing.
Nice and relaxed. Just let this happen. You'll pull on it and press it when you feel it more. So like now, more. Good, good, good.
Sit. Break.
Good job. Perfect.
All right.
You don't press the button on break.
So, all right.
Don't even worry about saying anything. You see how that
Okay.
worked? He's going to figure it out. And we really don't want to say too many things.
Right.
Because
Just want him to know by
following you.
Okay.
Hey, look at mom. This is mom. This is dad. Whoever's leading you at that point, just respond to them.
Okay.
Okay. Smooth. Right. Okay, so let's get to this big. Let's do Brad. Yeah, excuse me.
Have him do it once.
Yeah, of course.
He remembers more.
So, tell me if you feel it here.
A little bit.
Crystal clear? No?
No, a little more. Yeah.
You feel this one?
Yep.
Okay. 6. Get that thing up there. Yeah, I see. That's working hands. So here. Yep. I'll get you on. Sit. Eye contact. Great. If he doesn't look at you, like Brad was like looking down, I press that button and say, hey, you have to finish the whole sequence, which is sitting and looking at me. So that was nice and smooth. You're just seeing how this kind of moves. I can take you over here. Say, come to me. Come, place, sit. Great. Yeah. That's that reminder. Hey, you have to go to the fin. Let me go down. Shoot. Okay.
So this is low, medium, high.
Yep. Oh, you want me to go to you. You got to bring me to you. Yeah. Bring me to you. Now, something you have that is really valuable is your body. We're trying to use this to steer him as a tool, that to get his attention. So this will help clear up confusion with that for now. But your body is at the end of this. So you need to make sure, hey, I'm going in these big circles. If you go like this, I can go, oh, hey, you're saying come to me. That's what this is trying to navigate him, at least for now. You're right. Only thing you're trying to say is come to me. Okay, so let's go to it again. Pull on the leash. Pull on it, pull on it, pull on it. Pull more, backwards, go backwards. Yep, now bring me to it. There you go. Yep.
Yep. Break.
Button.
Yep. Break.
Yeah, nice.
So should he have it on the one hand too?
Yeah, I'm about to fix that because we're having too much distance here as well. So if you put this in your fingers, just hook that in your right fingers with the remote. Yeah, both. Yep, exactly. Now, what you're going to do is at times shrink your hand down. For him, you need to have sometimes I got to snatch your head a little bit so you're calmer. So go ahead and put me on that one more time. Let's get one more break. And I'm going to have you make some adjustments because we've been on this one number and it's pretty calm actually. Like I'm like, if I'm Frankie, I'm like, I can take that. So you need to start making some adjustments. You can go up to a number. So go down on your dial. This one's a little bit, just roll down. Other way. One more. There. Yeah. Now press the low. Yeah. Press the low button. Keep pressing it. Keep putting me over there. Bring me to you. Yep. Press it. Press it. Press it more. Button. Not leash. Button.
Sit.
Button with that. Anytime you want to use this leash, try to use the button, okay? I understand this right now, but we're trying to eliminate this.
Mhm.
So just feel that tension. Just don't pull, hold tension. Like hold and press. Press the button. Yep. Press the button. Press it. Press it again. Keep pressing it. Keep pressing. You gotta press it. You gotta press it. Low button. Oh, it's about to die. I think I'm sorry. You get it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we have to press it more than we think we do.
Way more, okay?
Like,
And
we should be like, just almost constantly.
it is crazy right now. And the type of dog he is, you're going to have to press it sometimes to drive him out of that shutdown because he's really strong, or obviously slow him down. Like, hey, calm down when your energy is really high. Now, I want Brad, you're going to press the button for Ann. So, Ann, you're going to work on your leash skills. So, left hand, switch your hands on the leash, right hand in the loop, switch your hands. Yep, left hand just like that, perfect. Now, remember your body. So you have two tools.
Okay.
You have your leash and your body. You don't want to yank on that leash. You want to hold and pull tension. Use your body. And Dad, you're going to press that button to alleviate tension of leash. Let me not worry about this right now.
So what am I doing? Just walking?
Yep, just walk him around for a sec. Make sure he comes back to you. Dad, you just sit down for a second. You can watch from a distance and press the button. Just keep pressing the button for her. Just keep pressing the button. What you're going to see, bring him back to you in here, you're going to go down a number now. So Dad, yep, go up on the dial. And now press the button. Keep pressing that pattern. Bring him back to you, Mom, in front of you this time and have him sit. So face him. Relax your leash. Wait, stand up. Remember that break.
Right.
Step backwards. He has to move. He has no.
Sorry.
He has to move to you.
Oh, sorry.
Break. Yeah. Now pet him. Good. Yes.
Oh, boy.
Okay, do that same process. Move him around. Bring him in front of you to sit. Step backwards. Make sure he moves to you. Relax. Yep, Dad, keep pressing it. Don't come off that button so much yet. Up, he's starting to pull Mom. You can always go to a different number. Keep pressing it. Let me see. Watch the difference in this. So I'm going to go tap, 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 tap. Oh, he's shutting down. Mom, tell him come to you.
Right.
Use it. Bring him to you. Like step backwards. There you go. Sit.
Sit.
Good boy. Stand up tall. And
Break.
step back. Yep. Break. Big excitement.
Good.
Boy. Ann, your good boy needs to be your break.
Oh.
That's the excitement. The break is way more excitement than the good boys.
So when I go break,
you go break. Good, and you can always say good boy.
Right.
When he gets to you, say good boy,
but the
please.
Word break needs to be more.
The mark, yeah, the word.
Okay.
So that's the explosion. That's the release. Let's do one more. Dad, I'm gonna help you with pressing the button. I'm gonna tell you when to press that low button. So now. Turn and look at him, Mom. Now, sit.
Sit.
Now. Step forward, Mom. Step forward. Good job. Relax your leash. Stand up tall. Get away from him a little bit. And break.
Break.
Okay, step. Look at me. Real quick. Break.
Oh. Break.
Yeah, good boy.
Oh.
Good boy. Invite him to you. So it's like that momentum draws him into you.
Got it.
Yep. I want you to, on this last, press the button, Dad, for Mom. So on these ones, I wouldn't press the low button. You got to press the medium button. That's something different, or high button.
Right.
Take that choice away now.
Right.
You don't want to have that conversation anymore. You've had it enough with him.
He's decided low doesn't do shit for me.
Well, and it's just a rapid thing. Like, hey,
Right.
don't do that. And he's like, okay. And then go back to a low button to tell him what to do. Keep moving them. Keep moving them. Bring him back to you, Mom. One more time right here. Sit, and we're going to transfer to place in a second. Relax your leash. Get to the end of the leash. Get some space away from him. Great. You're awesome. That was good. Next.
He did enjoy this. He would take his ball in there and he's rolling it all over it. He plays with himself sometimes.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun.
Well, we're using this as a tool. So
yes,
remember that same practice that we did? Make sure you're on the opposite side of it. So, Dad, steer him with Mom. Yep, go over there. Perfect. Drop him all the way. Stand up tall when he gets on.
Sit.
Yep. Relax your leash. Relax. Break. Oh, wait. When he looks at you, get his attention.
Frankie.
He has to see you when you do that. Dad, press a button. Remember, his eyes is.
Frankie.
Pull him to your right, Mom. There you go. Straighten his head out to you. So now to your left. Nope, don't do that. Don't do. Break. Take him off. Okay, let's reset. Say come. Let's go. Move him. Turn him this way, Mom, so you have a little bit more space. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't give him your back, though. Yeah.
So he should be here.
You can go backwards. Like, you can go that way now. Yeah. Put him right on it now. Right over it. Oh, Dad, hurry. Help, Dad. More button. More number. Relax. Stand up tall. Break. Yeah, good boy. Whew. Those are the little wins. You know, he's winning. I'm sure he's done that where he's just like, boom, I'm not walking, I'm not moving, I'm not going in there.
Right.
And you have to be like, no, you got to get on here, bud.
Right.
And we can drive you through that.
Okay.
And it's not always that task, but you have to be a little bit harder on that task. Because this should be a flow. Get on here, sit, break. Get on here, sit. Let me get a little bit further away from you, break. Let's transfer positions now. Mom, you grab the remote. Dad, you guide him. Proper leash manners, so right hand, left hand. You help him with the button, Mom. Make sure this doesn't happen. Okay, let me get rid of this first. Dad, same practice at the beginning. Just walk him around just a little bit, Mom. Lower that number. You see this?
What?
Hold on. You see him itching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Too high.
Yeah. We need to probably go down a little bit.
So am I turning the number down?
Yep. What
so
number?
It's on 6. Now it's
oh,
on
yeah.
5.
Go to a 4. Yeah. A 4 is like his, I think, 3, 4 is where he's at for his base number. Walk him around, Dad. Easy on the leash. Just have him stay with you. Have him get in front of you and sit so you can say break right here. Turn and look at him. Okay, this is what he's been doing a few times. Is going from here to press a button. Dad, don't touch him. Okay. Go to a 3. Oh, you're on a 2. Oh, wow.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to. So this is where it is.
Yeah.
So.
Let me help him with that. Help him, Dad. Close your legs. Yep. Break. Good boy. You got to give him a release. He's waiting for it.
So I was looking at that backwards. So that's where it's at. And
yeah.
so
If you go down, the number goes up.
I get it.
The number goes down. So
All
we're on a 3 right now, which is a good number. Let's go one more break. So move him around. Press the button. Nice and slow. Slower pattern. You see how he's slowing down? Turn and look at him, Dad. Sit. Break. My fault.
You looked at me for a second.
I know I messed up. I messed it up. But you see the pattern. So let's do that same picture on place. Make sure there's no tension on the leash. You just did really well moving with you. Go now, Mom. Medium button on when that pull happened. Low button. Nice and calm here. Guide him right to it, Dad. You go on the other side. Drop your body. Say, come to me. Stand up tall. Reward him off of it. Off of it. Yes. Thank you, Dad. Yes. Okay. let's go to the progression. So we're using this as a tool. When you do that same thing when you put him on, but turn him back when he gets on it facing towards us. And you'll say break this way, and I'll move out of your way. Oh, help him, Mom. Don't let him do that. Don't watch that. Lower. Maybe go to a 2 now. Yep. Turn and look at him, Dad. Don't let him get behind you like that. Now put him on. Yep, right on it, right over it. Hurry, 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 hurry. Drop your body. Say, come to me. Good boy. Yep, stand up. Turn him. With you. No, turn him around. Turn him around. Yep. Sit. Pull on the leash. Pull it backwards. Mom, press the button until he sits. Okay, relax your leash. I want you to drop your leash, Dad. Come over by me. Just drop it. Up, sit. Tell him sit. Don't let him do that. Press the button every time he's deciding to move. Sit. Up.
Break.
Yeah, good boy. Good excitement right here. That was awesome. We want to start to expand these distances. Okay, now, Dad, do that same thing. Mom, help him, assist him with the collar. I'm going to create some distractions. So just nice and smooth, take him on. Don't let his energy change. If his energy starts to build, Mom, go up number. Don't worry about the buttons so much as far as medium or high. Just go up on the number. Put him on there. Have him sit and look at you, Dad. Don't say break, though. High button on that high pull, Mom. So high button, side button, good. When you see that heavy pull, no more heavy pull. He's too strong for you. He'll pull you down. Let that high button pull him down.
So now I'm still on low.
Low button, yeah, since he's stationary. Low button if he barks on there. He's okay. As long as he's observing. I know he's still pretty fixated. But Dad, try to turn him around on that. Have him follow you. Mom, press a button to make him move with Dad. Wrong way. Go back and reset. Up, 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 up. Right back on. He got off without your permission. Go all the way straight across from him, Dad. Straight across from him. Yeah, don't be heavy on that leash. Ugh.
Let's do this.
Go medium button. Press the button until he sits. Yep, yep. Turn him. Turn him on it. Turn him around and sit. Hold on. Turn him again. His back legs are too extended. He's all awkward right now, right? He's stressed out. Come here, sit. Sit. Good boy. When we get to the leash, I'm more horizontal with my tension. You know, we're used to like prong collars and choke chains where they're more horizontal or vertical. When we turn him, this is where the horizontal leash tension happens, because the slip lead is designed to put tensions on the sides of his neck. So if we can't turn him, let me move this. Come here, big boy. Help me, Mom. And make him move more horizontal like this. He moves with it. Come here, big boy. And I can catch him. Sit. Good boy. Frankie. Frankie. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I'll take that one. Good boy. Come here. Come here. What number are we on?
2.
Let's go to a 3. Yeah. Good boy. I'll let him take this one. Okay, let's go from here. Because this will happen to you at times, even at the beginning of a session. He's like, oh, God, I got to get on here, and I'm just going to shut down.
Right.
Instead of doing this vertical tension, we're going to make him turn.
Okay.
Perfect. I wanted him to kind of lay on his side. Because I'm going to make him pick up this side that he's laying on. I'm not going to go with his curl. I'm going to unwind him. I need you to help with the button to make him follow me. Good, he picked up, and then he sat, sit, relax, button. Frankie. Right. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. You're a strong dog. No more pushing on you either, right? When he does that lean into you, lean back, make him give you some space. Come here, big boy. Come here. You see how low I am with him?
Right. So the only time we're high is when he's sitting, and then we should be sitting so he's looking up at us.
Well, because he's going so far back. I'm encouraging him to me. So I have to get low with this energy, unfortunately, because he's nervous about what he's going through.
Right.
It's going to help him sit up tall. But anytime we finish, he's going to be sitting up tall. Even at the end of the session, you know, he's shut down. I want him sitting up tall. Because we're going to put you through some practices of proofing this, staying on place.
So am I doing anything right now?
Only when he decides to get off.
Okay.
His job right now is place. It's nothing else. He needs to be able to achieve an hour by the end of the week or before next week's lesson. So on day 6, staying on here for an hour. Right now, we're going to put him through some tasks, some distractions like the door. She's a big one for him, okay? But we just need to work on him. What number are you on?
That's on 3.
3 still? Okay. We're just going to let the leash be there. So I'm going to say sit. Sit. Remind him what to do. Sit. Sit. Take him back, Dad. Call him back to you. Button, Mom. That's okay. She's okay. Button on it. Button, Mom.
He did hesitate.
Yep. Relax. Sit. Sit. All the way back to what he was supposed to do. Turn him a little bit, Dad. Just a little bit. Mom, button. Good job. Relax the leash. Sit. 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 All right. Sit. Button. Yep. Just a perfect tension and then relax your tension. So try to be at the end of the leash. Button. High button. High button. Sit. Low button. Oh, what number is that?
It's on 3.
Go to a 2. That just seemed like a heavy reaction. If you see him go, woo, that's what I'm saying. So let's go down. When his energy's depleted like this, it's okay. Maybe a 1 at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it's on.
Okay.
I'm gonna put her in his office real quick.
Go for it.
Because
yeah, go for it.
Then come. Yeah.
Good girl. You're doing your job, Mama. All right, let's drop the leash now. Let's see what we're going to get into. Because we want him to make this choice. I think it would be easier without Layla at times when we practice this, of him going towards the door and trying to get him back. Remember, like you have the leash as support. I always want to use that like as training wheels, so we'll use that the last help. First start here saying come, and then I'm going to start to get closer. But we'll see what happens. Sit. Good boy. Up, button, back, come. Tell him come, Dad. Wait, stay there. Tell him come to you. Yep, there you go. Yep, just use the leash a little bit. Just nice and easy. Use your body. All the way to it, right on it. Go on the other side of it, Dad. Don't pull him. Yep, pull him towards you, so go straight over it. Right there, both hands on the leash. Yep, sit. Okay. Mom, press the button one more time. Tell him sit. Low button. Sit. Sit. Up. Tell him come. Come. Button. High button on the 1. High button 1, high button 1, high button 1. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Relax, relax. Get him all the way to that sit again. So straight on it. Turn him a little bit, Dad. Turn him, turn him, turn him. Sit. There he goes. You can see when his body's kind of all tense, he's not going to sit as well. So we need to just kind of readjust his body so he can get his feet tucked under. So let's go. I want you to drop the leash this time, and I want you to stay here. Mom, you're going to force him to you, to Dad. Okay?
How am I going to do that?
Well, you should stand up and watch too. Okay. Yeah.
So what am I doing?
So we're going to let him make the choice of getting off. Sit. Sit. So he's here. Good boy. Break. Yep. Let him go, Dad. Let him go now. Oh, look, somebody's here. Call him now. Come. Use your body. Use your body. Just your body. Button, button, button. High button. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come. Yep. Drop all the way down, Dad, as low as you can. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's reset this. Take them all the way back. Button all the way back, Mom. Press it. Button, 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 button. All the way back to it. Relax. Leash. Sit. Up. Push him in. Sit. Straighten his head out, Dad. Don't know, like with the leash.
With the leash, honey. Pull it to the side.
Both hands on the leash.
You got to be on that side too when you're pulling.
Yeah. All I'm trying to do is straighten his head out because when you bring his head this way, he can see you.
And he doesn't sit well this way. So like lengthwise, he can't sit as well as he can, it seems like.
Let's see what happens. I don't think he'll get off now. But I'll let him get off. This will be a practice I think we need to get into for you guys is break. And just steer him back to you.
Am I doing this?
Yeah, a little bit. Sit. Boy. Break. Oh, good boy. Sit. Nope, sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good girl. You good girl. You tell her. And this is probably where, I mean, I think it's hard to achieve this type of release of energy.
Right.
Where you just need to make sure at least 15 minutes twice a day you're achieving him relaxing. At the end of the day, now are you home throughout the day? Somebody's here?
Right now we're working from home.
Okay. Well, you have the ability to communicate with him all day long.
Right.
The collar is on him throughout the day.
But he doesn't sleep with it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Take it off at night, charge it. But at the end of the day, your evening session is really important. That's the point where you want to keep him on here for that hour we're trying to achieve before next week's lesson.
Okay.
So it should look like this. A gradual lesson is like getting him to a point where he can sit on here and you can knock on the door.
So what is the morning then? Is the morning, so we should spend 15 minutes with him in the morning? doing what we just did here as well, but he doesn't have to stay on here as long?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's more repetitions. That's the
Okay.
morning session to get his brain working for the collar for you. So
Right.
throughout the day when you need it, you're training as you live. He's more responsive to
Okay.
it in those random scenarios.
And I think it's the entire amount.
Absolutely. Use it in every scenario you'd want to talk to him.
Okay.
If you want to project your voice because you're trying to say come, don't use the water anymore. Let's
Yeah.
try to use a collar to say
Okay.
come with your body. And he doesn't have any other choices. So this is the point where I think as parents, we can yell at our kids at home. That's
Right.
typically the yelling place. We don't do
Right.
it outside.
Right.
So put those expectations on at home.
Right.
Be harder on him at home. When he's in public, he's a better dog. When
Okay.
people come over, he's a better dog because we practiced enough.
Okay.
The evening session, I'm going to give you handouts how this should look
Okay.
daily, just the progression. You're trying to get rid of that leash
Mm-hmm.
and just using the collar and your voice or your body.
Mm-hmm.
Those three, I guess, tools. Come, place, and sit are the three commands you're saying throughout your practice. When you're expecting to tell him something, just say come, place, or sit. Those will work every time.
So if we wanted to use it to try to sample it to see if it will work on barking, what would we do like this next week? Or should we not use
Say
it for
come.
that? So use the come command and
Just say a
with the
command
click.
for,
Okay.
you know,
And
that'll
then
be
if we
better.
wanted to sample it outside with these other dogs, we would do on leash kind of like how would that look?
Do a warm up here.
Okay.
So your session, like it should have gone maybe your 15-minute session, his morning one, he's
Right.
relaxed, he's staying on here for maybe 10, 15 minutes, he goes outside.
Okay.
You just established a collar that it was you through all these commands.
Right.
When you put him out there and you get that distance, you're just going up your number. That's
Okay.
a natural thing. And you're using probably all the buttons.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of a
Like the
high
leash,
button out
we're
there.
just using the buttons, but we're coming off of, so in the morning, like when he goes out and stuff, we'll try to do that when we see them out there.
Yeah. And then just make sure he comes right back to you. Have him,
Right.
if he comes back to you, tell him what to do from there. Probably a sit or
Mhm.
continue to come inside
Mhm.
and then either put him on place to give him a break. I'm always trying to get a break in there. You know,
Mhm.
think of every opportunity as an opportunity to say break and reward him.
Okay.
He just has to sit and relax. So we're coming from a spike of, okay, you finally came to me.
Right.
To sit. Ooh. So we're always trying to create a high and shutting it down. That's
Mhm.
him. He can't get out of his state of mind when he's high or he's barking.
So the cot, we can, so like, let's say we're going to be outside for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing this cot outside
Absolutely.
is, yes, all right. So maybe we'll leave it even in the kitchen because I've been working from the kitchen table. So maybe just have it in there as his, that way.
I like a 360 if you're putting him like this,
This is a
how this
great
is
tip.
located, because you want to call him back to you. So you should be standing here,
Okay.
straight line to you. If he goes
Okay.
that way, you go over
Straight line.
here.
Okay.
And you want to be able to get 360 around it.
Okay.
But it's ideal if you're just chilling out and he's going to be next to you, put it next to you. Like,
Right.
you know, that's not a bad choice.
So like at the nighttime when we're doing, because we'll be sitting in here then. We'll
If
try
he's
to-
at nighttime, it's in the middle.
In the middle.
And you should make it hard where you go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
You get up, you go to the bathroom. He's laying
While
down
he's
now.
laying there. All right.
See, now he's laid down.
Yeah.
Got really comfortable.
What has just happened to my world? It looks like he's high.
Yeah, it's trazodone for dogs,
Yeah.
you know? Natural. Yeah, this will be long term. And we're trying to build up his mental endurance so he can go longer.
So if Brad, so one of the things we tried doing a walk together, not with Layla, but just the two of us. We have a difference of opinion, let's say, on how it should shake out. And when I take a dog for a walk, it is exercise. It's like he's got to be by next to me the whole time. And there are certain points where I'll let him go off and sniff.
Mhm.
Not because I can't walk him anymore, but this is just my MO when walking a dog. There are times where then I'll let him be a little bit free on the leash, like maybe on the way back or something, like sniff around and stuff. Where Brad's of the opinion, what is your technique?
So what I do is I make him heel, stay with me until we get to the path. Out there. Once we get to the path, around the corner.
Is that one over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
I
pretty
let
big-
him go free and let him sniff to get the squirrels out of his brain.
But
Sure.
for too
He's got
long,
squirrels
he's on the
running around
wrong
him.
side. So like
Well, I like to walk my dog on the left hand side.
right,
Sure. That's
So
correct.
going
Right.
out, his sniff side.
He's
is
on the
left.
wrong side of
I'm
the
on the wrong
tracks.
side of the path for people. She doesn't like that. I just pull him over and let the people pass and go back again.
But what I think is he's giving us too much freedom on a walk.
Well, we'll practice that next week.
Okay.
For sure. We'll practice the formal walking. What I
Okay.
think should happen, well, what we're going to create is the ability to have a perfect heel. At any point, your dog should be like, this is the perfect walk.
Right.
This environment is too stressful or too distracting, too stimulating for you to have that release. But on a path, I think your dog should have it. But at any point, there's a biker coming. Oh shit, I got to put you right back in a position
Right.
so you don't trip him up or people don't yell at me.
Right.
You don't want anybody saying anything about your dog.
Right, and that's how like he's like, it's a path. You walk on the right side. So
Sure.
like there's grass there. So that was my thing yesterday. Plenty to sniff in that grass. Plenty of dogs are there. And on the back side, near the tracks where there's all the plants and stuff, that's if you want to do this.
Is it a
that's where you
busy
get-
trail?
There-
Sometimes
yeah, there'll be
slightly,
people,
not
like,
super
there's a
busy. You might
bicycles,
see 2 or
there's
3
people
people on the
walking.
whole walk.
You know, I give my dog so much freedom when it comes to simple trails like that. My dog's all over the place, but if I see ahead of time somebody's coming,
Right.
bop, 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 come
Right.
here, let's go walk together so this person get past us, and then I'll
Okay.
give you that freedom again. You know, that's how I just look at it. I'm going to give
Okay.
you that freedom, just get back over here so I can give it
As
back
long
to
as
you.
you come back when
Yeah.
you say you're supposed to.
Absolutely.
And also, I feel too, like when people are approaching us, I think like he thinks that it should be, oh, they're 3 feet away, I'm going to bring them over.
Not 3
You-
feet, but
you-
when they're like, say, 50 feet away, then that's when I bring them in. But
Is you don't
I
know how
won't
people
bring
feel
them in
about
when they're
dogs.
100 yards away.
Sure. I mean,
Well,
you make
I-
that determination. Yeah.
Right, because I feel like people see a big dog, and they're like, you never know.
Well, I just don't want him ever pulling and being reacting and lunging. Even though we know he's a happy boy, when he starts to dig in at all and pull on that leash, we need to get to a point where he can walk perfect. That's all that we need to
Right.
have. You know, you walk straight, your head is neutral. You don't always have to look at me, but when I have you sit, this is
Right.
the progression in his sit. We've had it sitting in front of us.
Okay.
From a heel, of course, you're going to sit next to us, but you still have to look up at us to say maybe break. That's usually what we're rewarding, that new sit. To progress to sit, look at me, I might walk away from you, you still sit there. We're going to build on that walk, of
And
course.
he will sit, like when I stop, if he's not too wound up. I stop, he takes it as a sit, and he sits and looks at me. And
Okay.
then I say, go.
Can you have him sit and you walk away?
I haven't tried that, because usually
Sure.
I make him sit, and then when he calms down, then I start to walk, and he follows me. But I can
Gotcha.
stay.
That's what we're going to start to do is, and use the collar. You see
Right.
the benefit, you know how to use it. Use it. If you're going on a walk with him, it better be on him. This system, the whole
Yeah.
setup, out the sliply collar,
'Cause
use it
yesterday,
on your
part of
walks.
The problem too was like, so that I normally don't go on the walks with him because he tends to get distracted, and that is exactly what happened.
Sure.
He was way more distracted. He tells me these beautiful walks they
Yeah,
take,
when he
but
comes
I
in,
have yet to see it.
if I take him alone, he's a lot better behaved.
Right, like he's just even if
Yeah.
I even let him be in front, like I'm even walking a bit behind, like so he's not.
But that's not the system.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to give him that.
All right.
But
'Cause
you're
we
not.
want to be able to walk together, not just.
You're the
Yeah.
leader. You
Yes.
know, that's the established position. That's why we
Yeah.
put you in the right, I guess. That's why they say.
Yeah.
But any system, you need to be the leader for him. He can't lead. We've seen him in different situations, or you've seen him in different situations. You said the vet, how
Oh,
stressful for him.
It is abominable. It's bad.
Yeah.
Because of the pulling.
He'll be awesome in
and then
group
his
class.
feet are just like.
It's gonna be awesome.
Well, and then not only that, like, let's say, so, like, what I'll do with his legs sometimes too, like, if we're trying to, like, he's trying to get out that door and we're holding him back, he'll go like this with his legs, like on the door, like this, to like, he braces the door to give him more leverage.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
And
like,
that
look
is-
at that obstacle that you don't have to physically maneuver him through.
Right.
Bro, I'm not going to have this fight anymore with you.
Right.
Would you rather me be on this button or this low
Right.
button?
So
You know, that's important for you to understand.
So here is a scenario that happens all the time. we usually try to make them sit before we go outside. We're like, oh, you want to go outside or whatever, and then they come to the door and sit. But if we don't say anything, like Brad's barbecuing or something, and I'm in here, and he opens that door,
Full
you
speed
would think
ahead.
the house is on fire and he's trying to get out.
Yeah,
Like
screeches
he
and runs
just
and-
screeches and runs
He's,
to that
he's
door.
put dents in the garbage can over there.
So in that scenario, should we?
Settle him, bring him back to you, have him sit.
But so the door, we shouldn't have the door open at that point. So should Brad, like before he opens that door, because it happens as soon as he sees.
Do you want the door open?
Well, he's going out to go check the grill.
Okay, then. I mean, naturally, you're like, oh, I'm coming right back in. So if you're going to keep the door open, even if it's a nice day.
It's not even, we leave that door open a lot. What I'm talking about is as soon as he hears that door start to open, that's when he runs like a maniac. And he will try to, he's lost, I mean, the screen doesn't work anymore because.
Even just going on like outside, like to go
not
potty
all the
and stuff.
time. Like when, like it's just like sometimes he's just nutty. And
Well,
as soon as he hears that door start to open, he runs like a maniac. But right now, if we said you want to go outside, he would just walk to the door.
Sure, he's
But
tired.
it's the times almost when you don't tell him that you're going to do it. Do you feel like that's the
Well,
case
you
for him?
practice that. You make sure that's an expectation, that you walk through this door. You sit at this door when I want you to.
So when we take him out just in general, we should be walking to the door, having him sit.
Those are thresholds, right? These
Yeah.
two doorways are thresholds to a new world.
Right.
He knows that one really well, but there's occasionally dogs out there
Right.
that trigger his response. So
And,
it's like he gets
actually,
excited.
Most of the times, I think when it happens is when he knows those dogs are out because he can see them over there.
Yeah. You should do it when the dogs are out there.
Yeah.
It's like that's the time to practice. You sitting at the door, you
Right.
going outside, you sitting again, you coming right back in.
Right.
Don't let him go. If his energy's like, oh, I'm gonna go get these dogs, you're like, boom, boom, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I
Yep.
think too. All right. But yeah, so even if he couldn't see out of that window, they just have that.
If he responds to that window, you bring him right back to
Yeah.
place. If he
But
goes,
I mean, that's how he knows, and he knows that's how he can get out there to them.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. Next week's lesson, do you want to do sing